Hello viewers, me and team here, and welcome to another Let's Play of Civilization 4. Yes, my answer to the question, will I be doing Hall of Fame Challenger 6, is clearly a yes, and I'm going to skip over Game 1 for now just because I don't feel like playing it. It is a Prince game on epic game speed where you're going for diplomatic, so there's going to be lots of early conquering there, and really not a whole lot of effort, so I'll save that for later. This one looks a little bit more interesting as a starter. We have a domination game on Emperor. We are playing a normal game speed, so no easy war cheese. Looking at the required, no vassal state stands out, and I usually play with no huts or events, so really no biggie there. We also can't have barbarians. We can't check no barbarians, which kind of sucks because barbarians are random garbage, but I really don't see the point of this setting because we are forced to use the maximum number of opponents, I believe, which is 10. And with 10 opponents, there's going to be a lot of crowding. Now, we have to use China, so that is what it is, I guess. Without vassal states, this is certainly going to be interesting. There will not be any chain capitulations or anything like that. We're just going to have to go to war and capture city after city after city. On Emperor Normal, it's probably going to be hard to use classical era troops to conquer an entire continent, and medieval's a little slow. So we're probably looking at a Renaissance push here, but we have unfun opponents. We have a super anti-rush of melee, Hammurabi. We also have the Milanese, which are extremely hard to rush. And we have a couple unit spammers, Alex and Ragnar, and they're aggressive. Of course, Julius Caesar of Rome, just to be obnoxious. Throw in a couple techers there, like Maya and Persia, and at least one of those two will go culture, probably. This was designed to be a little bit challenging. I mean, it's still a Hall of Fame game, which means that just winning it is the easy part, beating the other humans is the difficult part. And we still can cook settings to our favor. And it's still only Emperor. I say that as if Emperor is an easy difficulty. It isn't, but still relative to some of the higher difficulties, Emperor isn't nearly as harsh. Certainly nowhere near deity. And I actually did a deity game, but I didn't record it. I won G Major 96 through permanent alliance abuse. Hooray! Speaking of permanent alliances, let's allow them, because they are not required not to check them. Now, while I use this as a vehicle of victory in terms of winning the map on Emperor, probably not. Whoever IPA is probably going to be crappy. But could I use that to reduce the amount of time I spend trudging through land for conquest? Yeah, I can probably do so. Especially since we're not allowed to have vassals, that will probably help us save some time. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and get started then because, and I think I have lock modified assets, yeah. I have bit the bullet finally. I have adjusted my FFmpeg settings to go to lossless compression, which means that I'm probably only going to be able to record 20 to 25 minute videos because the file sizes are going to be massive, but the quality improvement should be as well. Because my computer's not doing on-the-fly encoding, it can handle a lot more, and that's going to help me out in future Let's Plays, as well as the resumption of my Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Let's Play. With on-the-fly encoding, I can probably handle it. And, oh geez, this start isn't probably the best ever. We'll see what kind of food resource I get. We do start with... You know what, that's fine. That's fine. This is good enough as a start. You're still going to notice what's going to appear to be frame loss, but that's just because the Buffy mod itself is a bit of a strain on the system. But let's not focus on that too much because I want to get as much interesting content as possible and not talk about my recording settings. I will maybe do a bonus episode now that I've settled on what's probably going to be my recording method for a while now, and go over that for you guys. I do still get a lot of questions as to what recording setup I use, so I'll go ahead and do that. This should be able to record at Fraps quality if you have a machine that can handle it. I sort of do, sort of don't. And I did pick Mao, right? Not... Yeah, okay. And yeah, right away we see that my first neighbors are Hammurabi and Babylon. So very difficult to rush Malinese no matter what. Babylon is extremely strong against melee-based rushes because his archers get 50% bonus there. But he gets nothing special against horses with those archers. So that's something to keep in mind. You can certainly chariot rush him, and if he doesn't have metal, he won't have any special bonuses against you. And wow, I really crowded this map. I'm probably going to be forced to rush. And if it fails, I'll just start over, because with a crowded map like this, it's going to be easier to win domination. There's just less land total, more of it's water. And with 10 civs, a lot of easier conquests to be had. No, we don't see any horse. And that might be grounds for a reload on its own. Very hemmed in here, so it would be a little on the difficult side to do a whole lot with this start. But let's have a look around at least before I do that. Yeah, I mean, I could grab another city, maybe like here, and that one would be workable right away. Maybe like here would be all right. The probability of food being on this tile is virtually nil. I guess it could be deer, but probably not happening. So I don't think I could get good finish time with this start particularly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reload. Go ahead and reload. There we go. And reroll. I said reroll. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, Civ4's map generator isn't exactly optimized for high speeds or anything like that, so you do have to watch out. Yeah. Oh, jeez. This is almost spectacularly, it's just awkward, I guess. I wouldn't say spectacularly bad. I do have the double gold, but I have, like, no food at all. I can't really open fishing first. It would delay me a lot. I think the answer here is animal husbandry. I'll go ahead and improve the cows, go down the fishing line while farming and mining. And this is going to be, I guess, mostly a production capital with some early commerce. I guess it's not bad research long term either, but I really can't cottage it. There's not enough food there. Or can I? Let's see. A -2, 4, plus 1, 3. So 4, 5, 6. Okay, -4 plus 6. So I'd have 2 food surplus if I worked all these tiles here. You know what? That's not too bad. And then I'd have -6, and I could stagnate on this. Okay, fine. Cottages, not the best. It's not a good long-term site, but it is coastal, and it does provide a huge lift to early research. If I can get some kind of rush going or a little bit better surrounding land, I can accept this start and have a decent game with it. So, yeah, I'm willing to play a few turns out on this. Man, Hammurabi loves me today, doesn't he? And there he is. So yeah, what we're seeing here is consistent crowding based on the settings I used. And that's probably for the best, because if I use less crowded settings, there's going to be more land to conquer. I'm going to have to deal with maintenance on that extra land. It's just going to be nonsense. And I did move left here to avoid having to fight the line without the benefit of defensive terrain. In all likelihood, Hammurabi just killed the stupid thing, but if he didn't, I don't want to risk a flatland fight against it. Now, I will also have... Oh, hey. I will also have elephants if I need them. And at very least, that's a second luxury, and that's very nice. So maybe I want to drop a city like here. Or could I sneak over one for the gold? Yeah, it's single player. I can probably get away with that. They're not going to do any strange choking or forking on me. That's just not how the AI rolls. I do have horse, but it's third ring. It's at 26 turns. I'm still not used to Buffy. No, 37. So that translates to... oh, the T column. Okay. Alright, game. this isn't really an ideal second city site. Probably better to be up here. With this being optimal for really nothing, I'd probably want to go like here or something, unless there's seafood up there. Oh well. But my next technology is fishing, and grow on a warrior. Yeah, I think so. Could use a second warrior to scout up there near the pig. Or maybe I'll push the fish boat out before him, but he'll still be early enough to determine my city location for my second dude. Second life? No, not so much. City there. Oh, geez, I do have stone. I'm not really feeling the wonder construction though. Bar Panther. Okay, about the AIs. Ragnar, very aggressive, 40 unit prob, will declare pleased. Maya declares it pleased, but they're not very aggressive. Like the Vikings, they have a low peace weight. Everyone on this continent that I've met so far is a low peace weight, except for Babylon. Holy Rome is a bit of a zealot, fairly low peace weight. And then Babylon, high peace weight. And also, all these guys have 30, 30, 20, 40 on the unit prob, so everybody but Maya is on the high end of unit prob, with Vikings being tied for first. Now, when I mean peace weight, that's not how peaceful they are. That's not how the game does it. Peace weight is basically a modifier for how much an AI likes each other. High peace weights like high peace weights, low peace weights like low peace weights. So Hammurabi would like Gandhi. But he isn't necessarily a true peace-loving guy. Now, in his case, he's fairly peace-loving. Fairly. He won't declare on you at pleased, or he won't plot war on you at pleased anyway. So, you have that going at least. And, okay, Darius is closer to the middle of the pack, but he's on the higher peace weight side, as I recall. Now what? I do have the horse rush option, and with the double golds, I can consider horseback riding very heavily. In this case, we want a workboat. I'm also going to farm this. And do I even want to bother? Because I can just blast the Babylonians with horse archers. And I do like that more. And yeah, with a strong commerce start like this, you can get away with going horseback riding pretty much immediately. But like I said, he doesn't get any bonuses against horse units with his archers unique unit. So I don't have to worry about that at least. Apparently a wolf attacked my northern warrior and did nothing to it. Nothing! And, jeez, kind of stuck on the city sites here. I could go for the coastal site, eventually get the cow, work the horse at first. I guess that's not terrible. I don't see any good way to incorporate all resources except for maybe here, but I wouldn't be able to work that anytime soon. I could also do something like in this range, but that puts me one off the coast. It's really not a good long-term site. This is so-so as a long-term site. It at least gets the coastal benefits going on. And, okay. I think maybe I just keep farming. And okay, there's Pakal. Maybe I even want to rush Pakal first. That'll give me more production, and he has the souped up unique unit. Well, not souped up. It's pretty much just a spear you don't need resources for. Although, that's probably not too threatening because he's a low unit prob. I think Hammurabi first makes more sense. And yeah, there's no seafood up there, so this is the best site. And I guess I can take a peek here just to make sure. Okay, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I'd have 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In theory, I could work all of these. And practice though. Oh no. I'm gonna want a production early. I'm not gonna cottage early. So in that case, I need to plan out a little bit differently. I have -2, 4, 6 food, and I only have +3, 4, 5 here. So I'm going to want one more farm. And maybe even 2 to grow and then switch onto those tiles. And yeah, this is stuff that you normally wouldn't see from me, but I've changed a little bit because I've been playing in Play by Email 25. So I've done some micro-planning type stuff there. Hopefully it turns out well in these kinds of games. I'm still playing a little bit more fast and loose in these games. And okay, here, how am I doing on worker turns? I probably want another worker. And interestingly, I'm going horseback riding, but I think I should table that, grab the wheel, and then go horseback riding archery. That particular mistake doesn't mean a whole lot, mostly because my capital is going to get a border pop. It would connect me fairly soon to this city anyway, and I don't want to be spending worker turns on roads right now. I would rather spend them on tile improvements that boost my production. This is a better city site early. I'm going to get horse with my capital, so I'm probably just going to take the pig site. I can get this hill, this hill, this hill, all without a border pop in my second city, and the pigs to work it all. So that's going to be an excellent production site. So really, I just need to get the wheel in time to build a road out to the horses. And I say I want to hit the Babylonians first, but then I see a double gem start for Maya. How about that? Well, what can you do? And then I still need to locate the other civs on this continent. Oh no, that's Persia. There's Maya. Oh geez, okay. Their colors are close enough that I was forgot. And there's a good chance I already have some comments that I got them wrong. The viewers may or may not have actually gotten to the point where I realized I'm wrong in the video. I know I do that sometimes. I'll post a correction in the comments only to realize that the person casting the game, or doing the Let's Play, as it were, actually corrected themselves a little bit later. And then I feel like a little bit of an ass, but what can you do, I guess? Happens to the best of us, I suppose. And okay, do I fall behind on tile improvement here? Probably not. I have 4, and I'm going to have a 5th right around when I hit growth. Well, yeah, if I help out with that farm, yes. So I can afford to grow. I probably need another warrior. So we're going to do that. Geez, do I really want to waste movements? I think I'll just put them here, mine this, and then like start the road out to my horses. Yeah, once again, just little things that are going to make me slightly better. Now again, planning them out, running through test saves and whatever, is not something I'm going to be doing for my main Let's Play series. It is something that I'm doing, however, for the Realms Beyond game.
Put your shoulder
And
to
ouch.
the wheel.
And lost a warrior to a barbed lion while on a hill there. It's always fun, right? Right. What were my odds? I was on a hill, right? Yeah, okay. So, that's just bad luck. And that happens. No biggie. I already got the exploration I needed done, and I will have horse fairly soon as well, in 16 turns. That's before barbs will enter borders on Emperor, so I'll be fine. But we're coming up on around the 20-minute mark. I'm a little bit short. I should be at somewhere between 18 to 20 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video off here, and I will continue the next part next time on Let's Play Civ 4. Thumbs up if you like the video. The Mean Team signing off.